Association is raising concerns over growing foreign activity in the sector, describing it as a major driver of the egg glut affecting producers across the region. The development is beginning to impact worker remuneration while pushing some local investments to the brink. More in this report by Daniel Sakti.
The Poultry Farmers Association says the industry, which showed early promise this year, began declining sharply in June when farms started recording growing egg surpluses, particularly in Sunyani. Chief Executive Officer of the association, Ali Mohammed, reports that about 38,000 crates of eggs are currently unsold, blaming the situation on the rising involvement of foreign traders in the retail market, which he believes is squeezing out local producers.
I believe every sector in the economy has the participant defined, and I'm not sure I can go to China today or India today or Ethiopia today. I'll be allowed just to establish a poultry without necessary regulation being checked to start just producing eggs. Yes. And because I know the retail sector of the economy is purely meant for the locals, not. And even if there's going to be a foreign participation, I think there should be a clear rules being defined as to who and what kind of the level of participation. But what we've seen, and I'm afraid, because these are people who are coming with huge capital from their base. I'm afraid whether our locals can compete and compete fairly. These are huge poultry farms. Around Azisheri area, around Fete area, these are huge farms. Huge farms. I'm telling you, the Chinese are not only in Galamsey. They are into poultry.
A visit to Blessed Farms, which keeps 1,500 birds and produces about 30 crates daily, revealed the severity of the problem. Owner Marian Mensah says demand has dropped significantly, making it difficult to sustain production and meet daily costs.
These days they don't buy because they said the ones outside is cheaper. But the ones outside is the Chinese people, they are spoiling our market. They said the big ones, they sell it 45, 40, 45. But if you buy quality eggs, it's good because you have to buy quality feed. It affects me because if you don't sell and you don't get money, you can't take care of your family. If they don't buy, our local ones, because it's quality, it takes time. But if more than 3 weeks, you have to spoil it.
Employees are also feeling the impact. Rita Doglo Venunye fears her salary may not be paid this month due to the slowdown.
At times, we are expecting our eggs to be sold out. Meanwhile, the eggs are still there, whilst other ones are coming. So with that, it has been packed, and people don't normally come as they usually do. This November, 2 weeks now, I can say that it has been difficult. So I know that it will delay my payment because the things that I will sell out so that they will pay me out in it is there. So what do I expected to pay me with? So I'm just praying that getting to December, God will do miracle.
Sector players warn that more farms could collapse if the trend continues. Jerry Otu Lakai of Lakai Farms, which also manages 1,500 birds, says many businesses are already struggling to survive.
It will collapse. Most people, farmers, have even sold off their birds because they can't even feed them. If there's a glut and then the eggs are rotting at the farm, at the end of the day, the birds too are there, you need to feed them. Where will you go to get the money to feed them? This is a big challenge that we are facing as an industry. I can count about 10 to 15 of the farms that have shut down.
Although President John Dramani Mahama has directed schools to procure local rice, maize, chicken and eggs, the association says it is waiting for final implementation modalities. It is calling for stronger government intervention to protect local poultry businesses.
We are making a follow-up, and we want to also put in to the buffer stock to understand the modalities, how the internet off-taking from our members. Is it going to be like if I'm in Central? What it means is that secondary schools within Central region are going to take from us. If I'm within Western, is that how secondary school, lower primary and those things? We want to understand the modalities.
Stakeholders in the poultry industry fear their sector risks collapse if government does not swiftly intervene to address the matter. For ChannelOne News, I am Daniel Sakiti.